Well, honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Through the Spirit, all right, I just wanted to go into this topic of the death angels, okay, and how, man, the death angels that the Lord is sending, all right, and bringing upon the earth for the times we're coming into, man. There's going to be there's some fierce angels, man, okay, and they're, you can think of it as like they're robots, okay, for whatever the Lord tells them to do. That's their program, okay. And robots, these kind of quote unquote robots don't malfunction, all right. They don't get emotional, they don't hesitate. No, they just do what the Lord tells them to do. That's literally it, okay. And those are the kind of angels, fierce, dangerous, scary looking, okay, kind of angels that the Lord is gonna send, okay, for what? For destruction, all right, upon this place. All right, because of course, we're gonna have you're gonna have wild beasts, you're gonna have martial law, but you're also gonna have actual demons, actual physical demons, all right, from the spirit world that the Lord is gonna unleash upon this place, okay, and they're gonna come and they're gonna get real busy, man. All right, and so if you don't have that mark of exemption, if the Lord did not, make you exempt, okay, so where they see you, they don't see a target, but they see, somebody that, they're not supposed to touch. If they see you as a target, well, it's over. Okay? Nothing you can do is gonna stop them. You're not gonna stop the angels, man. Okay? That is stuff. If you think you're gonna plead your case with the angels, man, you're out of your mind, man. The angels do what the Lord tells them to do, above all else. Okay? That's how they work, man. All right? So it's definitely like the scriptures say. Matter of fact, I'll start with that. All right, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31. It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God." Okay, and it's definitely a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God, man. Because once the Lord puts you on His hit list and He sends them death angels after you, man, it's a wrap. Okay, they're gonna accomplish, like the Lord said, His word shall not come back to Him void. Them angels, they're gonna accomplish whatever the Lord wants them to do, man. Whatever the Lord has sent them out to do, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Okay, with no hesitation. All right, so this is I'm gonna get this. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. All right, now I'll read all the way on down. Okay, because usually we just stop at 6. But hey, we'll get the whole account. So it says and the Lord said unto him, "Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." Why? Because those men that are sighing and crying are the righteous men, the Lord's elect. Okay, that mark that is said there, I believe in the Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, is tawab or tawab or something along those lines, meaning what? A mark of exemption. Okay, so these men that are sighing and crying, all right, the angels put a mark upon them, all right, that mark of exemption, all right, which spiritually is this truth. Okay, those men that are able to understand and grasp this truth, they have that mark. Okay, because this truth is what? It's what's going to give us salvation. This is what's going to give us the protection from the Lord. It's what's going to give us that connection, all right, back onto the Lord, because the scriptures say that the Lord, Yahweh Shai, all right, He comes in the volume of the book, and was not Yahweh Shai's job to when He came on the earth was to reconcile the elect back to the Father. Well, really, the nation of Israel, but starting with the elect. Okay, so us understanding this truth is us accepting Yahweh Shai and being reconciled unto the Father. Okay, and that's why we sigh and cry for the abominations thereof, because our spirit is not of this world. Okay, our spirit tells us that, yeah, there's something wrong with this place, and that's why we're constantly sighing and crying. Knowing what kind of life we're really supposed to be living. All right, and knowing the terror of the Lord, and us trying to persuade men, but they're not hearing it. That's all part of it, man. Okay, but what it says, set a mark upon the men that sigh and that cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Because if you don't have that mark, then that means you're a part of the abominations. It's not an abomination to you because you're a part of it. All right. So it says all right. So it says, verse 5, and to the others He said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, all right, and smite, All right, go after him through the city, because them angels, they know where you live, man. They know where you are. It's not a problem for them, man. All right, they are very, very dangerous hitmen. Okay, it says and smite, meaning kill. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. All right, and that's a commandment the Lord gave them, man. Don't discriminate. Don't feel bad. None of that, man. Because he knew he knew the kind of people. The Lord knew the kind of people he was gonna send these angels to kill, and they don't care, man. Them angels, man, they fear the Lord above everything else, man. They are robots for the Lord, man. So whatever the Lord says is what they do. Okay, forget who you are. All right. So it says slay utterly old and young. All right, old and young, man. And look, man, a lot of these old people, man, these old people who are proud as hell, and they think nobody can tell them what to do because they don't experience everything in life. You try to speak knowledge, and they thought, oh, look at you, what can you teach me? You know, I've lived this many years, blah blah blah, but yet you don't have the knowledge of the scriptures, then you have nothing. Okay, they got all prideful because of how long they lived. Guess what, man? Guess what? A lot of you old people, man, the Lord is going to bring that judgment upon you, man. Don't think you're exempt because you're old. And what? The scripture just said that the angels have no pity. The Lord told the angel not to have any pity. So guess what, man? Don't think just because you're old, the angel's going to look at you like, oh, damn, he needs a cane to walk. I'm going to let him slide. No. The angel's going to get that cane and break you in half with it. Okay? Them angels are fierce, man. All right? So it says old and young. All right, you see little children. Oh, what evil have they done? Because to the eye of man, oh, what evil have they done? You know, what wrong have they done? Leave them alone. They're just kids. The angels, nah, that's not what the Lord told the angels to do. So when they come, they see the spirit within you. Oh, that's that wicked nigga. He was doing this. He was doing that. All the accounts of all the wickedness you've done in your past life is all right before them, man. All right, and they're coming to do a job, man. All right, they don't get emotional about it, man. They come to do their job. That's why they call death angels. Their job is to bring death. All right? Messengers of death. It says both maids and little children and women. So the Lord was real specific, man. Okay? He was really, really specific, man. Little children, maids, all of them, man. Get their ass. All right? It says, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. All right? So it says what? Come not near any man. Salaki, it says come not near any man upon whom is the mark of exemption, man. Okay, so the men of the Lord, that's why the scriptures say, man, 7 women are gonna take hold of 1 man. All right, and basically people are gonna try and gravitate towards the elect, because what? Lord, when we have that elect, we're gonna be exempt, so it's gonna be safe to be around the men of the Lord. Okay, it says then they began at the ancient men which were before the house, and he said unto them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Go ye forth. And now you gotta really picture this, man. He said fill the courts with the slain. That's a lot of dead bodies, man. All right, these streets, man, that you know, these people come and they sweep the streets and stuff. These streets are about to be filled with blood, stench, stains, bodies, all of that, man. You know, you see flies all around, and man, it's gonna be disgusting out here, man. Okay, so it says go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city. And it came to pass while they were slaying them, and I was left, that I fell upon my face and cried and said, Lord power, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel in thy pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem? Because that's how much the angels were getting busy, man. To the point where Ezekiel thought they were just gonna kill all the Israelites, man. You know, they were. Oh man, you see for some people out there, man, these are just words, so they can't get it. We can see it. That's why we understand the fear of the Lord, man. And once He brings that upon this earth, people are gonna. You know, you got these old people, they having like trouble going down the stairs and stuff, you know, moving so slow. And I'm like, man, no agility, no, none of that, man. So if the Lord's not with you, you know, and you old, it's over, man. If you got cannibalists chasing your ass, man, what are you gonna do? They're gonna get you real quick. You know, it's gonna be no mercy, man. All right, I had to turn up the AC, you know, so that the phone doesn't overheat, because it does that a lot. All right, but I keep reading. It says, Then he said unto me, the iniquity down just a little. All right, so all right, so it says where was I? I'll start again at verse 9. It says, then he said unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceeding great, and the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness. For they say, the Lord hath forsaken the earth, the Lord seeth not. And the Lord is showing them that he does see. So when he sent his angels down here, because that's the same mindset of the people in today's day and age, man. They got the same mindset of, oh, the Lord sees not. You know, the Lord's not gonna do anything. You know, but guess what, man? You wrong, man. All right, the Lord, when he man, you people do not know the fear of the Lord, man. All right, that's the thing. These people do not know the fear of the Lord. When he sends them angels out and they start killing people, all right, you're gonna know the fear of the Lord, man. When you even just seeing them, all right, it's gonna put some people to death. All right, just seeing what the angels look like. Okay, so going on, it says, verse 10, and as for me also, mine eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. So you crying because these angels are killing you, all right, killing a lot of people. But guess what? The Lord is the one who sent them, and he told them, don't have pity. I want to see this, man. I want you to do what I told you to do unto them. So you people are going to be crying to Jesus, Allah, God, and all of that. Some people are going to be crying to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but if the Lord ain't with you, he's not going to hear your cries. His pity is not going to be upon you, man. All right? If the Lord is not with you, man, those angels will kill you. All right? Mercilessly. All right? So it says, verse 10, as for me, also mine eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. Because what the Lord is doing is it's a simple payback. All right? The Lord is paying you back, all right, for all the wickedness you've done. Tempting him and upsetting him and grieving him, he's paying you back. Okay, it's only fair. So it says, and behold, the man clothed with oh yeah, that was basically it on that part. All right, so I got the next precept, man. Okay, because look, man, we mention it all the time, but look, it seems like for some of you, actions are definitely gonna need to speak louder than words. Okay, because these words are not getting to you. So what? The Lord is gonna bring the action. All right, that's how you're gonna get it, man. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 26. It says, and men's hearts failing them for fear. So you're gonna have people dying, all right, people getting heart attacks for fear, man. It says what? And for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. All right, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So what I'm seeing the wild animals, the newly created beasts that the Lord has created, and they're devouring people, tearing up old people, ripping up kids, you know, regular, just blood everywhere, man. People are gonna die off of heart attacks. People are gonna die because their heart is failing them, you know. And that's the thing, man. Men as men, we get weak. So we, you know what I mean? That's why the Lord is sending angels, man, death angels, all right, to come and accomplish that job 100%. All right, a man will see a chick with a fat ass and hear, oh shit, you know, who's that? Angels will see that, man, and if you're a target, you're a target. It doesn't matter what you look like. All they in their head, to you, all you are to them is a target. Okay, that's all you are, man. So you better pray you're not on the Lord's hit list. All right, because man, it's not gonna be a joke, man. All right, get an account. This is 2 Samuel chapter 24. Start at verse. So I can give him 1 second. All right, because them angels, man, when they start getting to work, yeah, man, you're gonna see it, man. You're going to see it when the Lord sends them. All right, this is 2 Samuel chapter 24, verse 11. All right, it says, for when David was up in the morning, the word of the Lord came on to the prophet Gad, David's seer, saying, Go and say unto David, thus saith the Lord, I offer thee 3 things. Choose thee one of them, that I may do it unto thee. Basically punishments. The Lord gave David the choice of which punishment do you want? All right, which that in itself was mercy. All right, it says, so Gad came to David and told him and said unto him, shall 7 years of famine come unto thee in thy land? Or wilt thou flee 3 months before thine enemies while they pursue thee? Or that there be 3 days pestilence in thy land? Now advise and see what answer I shall return to him that sent me. All right, it said, and David said unto Gad, I am in a great strait. Let us fall now into the hand of the Lord, for his mercies are great, and let me not fall into the hand of man. It says, so the Lord sent a pestilence upon Israel from the morning even to the time appointed, 3 days. And there died of the people from Dan even to Beersheba 70,000 men. All right, over a span of just 3 days. All right, it says, and when the angel stretched out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, okay, because that pestilence was by way of a death angel, okay, and that in 3 days, man, that death angel had taken out 70,000 men. All right, man, it says, and when the Lord sends them this time, it's not going to be just one, and it's not going to be just the Lord is going to send them angels for death and destruction. Complete death and destruction. If you're not of the 1/3 of Israel, you're in the 2/3, you're gonna be completely all of them, man. All the 2/3 are gonna die. All right, not one shall escape. So it says, and verse 16, and when the angel stretched out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, the Lord repented him of the evil and said to the angel that destroyed the people, it is enough. Stay now thine hand. So the Lord had to, the Lord, you gotta picture, man. The Lord had to, listen, man, you gotta chill. You know, the Lord told you gotta chill, man. It says what? And the angel of the Lord was by the threshing place of Aruna the Jebusite. So the angel was he was about to put in that work. If the Lord had not stopped him, it would have been a wrap. That's how the angels work, man. What the Lord tells them to do, unless the Lord tells them not to stop, they're not stopping. You understand? That is part of the fear of the Lord. And this time the Lord said what? He's not going to have pity. So them angels, they're not going to stop. The Lord is going to tell them, go out there and kill. They're not going to stop, man. They're killing people with diseases, killing people physically, cutting people up, burning people. Oh, man, they're going to possess other people to do things to other people. All right. It's going to be hellish out here, man. It is going to be insane. All right. So, let me just end it with this precept, okay? Because alongside with that, that's just only one of the things that is going to be coming on the earth. And you're going to have famines, you're going to have pestilence, you're going to have it's just going to be like a horror movie that you can't get out of, a nightmare that you can't wake up out of, okay? So it says, because you got to picture it, man. When the ancient men, they saw regular, angels, they got shook up, man. They were scared. They were trembling. So how much more for seeing and those angels weren't there to harm them. So how much more for actual angels that are sent specifically to come and harm you? Oh man. This is 2nd Esdras. All right, chapter 6. I start at verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the because when them pandemics and epidemics hit, you might go to Stop and Shop, Whole Foods, wherever you go, the time of fear and panic, man, they think about just themselves. All right, it doesn't matter if it's your family. All right, it says, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Because what happens when you're with your friend, but you got a family to feed and they got a family to feed, and there's only one item there? one box of food there that's only enough to feed one person's family. It's not gonna it's gonna end too well for your friendship. I'll tell you that. Okay. It says the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. Yeah, because the scriptures tell you that the Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Because the world to come is the world of Israel. All right, that doesn't mean the earth is going to be destroyed. It just means that this age is going to pass away, and a new age is going to be ushered in, the age of the kingdom of heaven. All right, but it says, what gaineth from all these that I have told thee? Okay, the famine, the pestilence, the chaos, which is the elect. All right, shall see the salvation, which is what getting delivered from those nuclear missiles. All right, and they shall see the end of this. They're gonna see, we're gonna see, Lord willing. All right, and this is gonna be a beautiful day of celebration. That we get delivered from this hellhole, this captivity, man. Okay, and we're never gonna have to do this again. And that's the very beautiful part, man. Okay. Angels, man. Okay, they're already out here now, and they get to work. But when everything is intensified and unleashed full on 100%, you're gonna see them. All right, you're gonna see them, man, and it's gonna be a very scary sight. Okay, so prepare, man, because we're vastly approaching